Aloha to everyone watching Kiyo's Passiontimes in Hong Kong. I'm Christie Wilcox, the author of Venomous, How Earth's Deadliest Creatures Mastered Biochemistry. I'm also a scientist. I work as a postdoctoral trainee under Dr. Angel Yanagihara at the University of Hawaii's Pacific Cnidaria Research Laboratory, where I study the venoms of box jellyfish and lots of other cool jellies.
Venomous animals are fascinating subjects of study in several fields of science because of the toxic chemical cocktails they produce. From an evolutionary standpoint, understanding the relationships between venom proteins of venomous species can give us insights into how species adapt to become toxic, and can tell us a lot about how natural selection works. Ecologically, the study of venomous animals can inform our understanding of predator-prey dynamics and food webs. And biochemically, the toxins these species produce are revealing the molecular mechanics of our cells, including the basis of diseases and, potentially, how to treat them.
The antivenoms we use to treat venomous animal bites and stings are made by injecting small doses of venom into other animals, like a horse or a sheep, and then harvesting the antibodies made by that animal's immune system, which fight against the toxins in the venom. It's unlikely these animals would ever evolve venoms to overcome our treatments. For a species to evolve in partnership with another, like us and bacteria, or even predators and their prey, they have to have a marked influence on each other's survival and reproduction, because evolution relies upon natural selection. But snakes and spiders, and these animals that we have antivenoms for, they aren't eating us, and we aren't really eating them either. So they have no evolutionary incentive to overcome our therapeutics. The only way that they would be expected to evolve a resistance to our antivenoms is if somehow having a more potent venom allowed them to survive and reproduce better. And since the potency of their venom really doesn't affect how many bites and stings that we have a year or how many of them die at our hands, there's really no connection between us and these animals that would spur that kind of evolutionary change.
Have I ever gotten hurt by a venomous animal? Boy, have I ever. I think everyone has at some point. I mean, just about everyone I know has at least been stung by a bee or a wasp. I mean, these are venomous animals. But, of course, when you embark upon the study of venomous animals like I have, you end up exposing yourself to far more and more painful potential species. So, let's see. I've been stung by sea urchins. Ooh, that was a bad one. I've been stung, of course, by bees and wasps. Been bitten and stung by fire ants. And I'd say one of the worst was probably the Portuguese man-o-war that got me when I was collecting them off of Florida. That one hurt a lot. So, yes, the short answer is I have definitely gotten hurt by venomous animals. Luckily, so far I've avoided the really, really deadly ones. I've never been bitten by a venomous snake. I haven't even been stung by a scorpion or bitten by any of the really dangerous spiders, so I think I'm doing so good so far. In my opinion, the deadliest venomous animal on Earth is one you might not even think of as venomous: the mosquito. Sure, venomous snakes do a lot of damage and cause tens of thousands of deaths and many more disabilities each year. But mosquito bites kill more than 750,000 people worldwide annually. And while it might not be the toxins in their venom that kills, if they weren't venomous, they wouldn't cause these deaths. The real killers are pathogens, parasites, and viruses like malaria, dengue, and Zika, which hitchhike in the mosquito's venom to gain access to our blood. But it's because mosquitoes inject a potent chemical cocktail that these scourges are able to enter our most essential tissues and cause that massive death toll. So while the venom toxins are relatively harmless, the venomous nature of mosquitoes is what makes them deadly, and therefore the deadliest venomous animals on Earth.
I hope you enjoyed learning about the weird, wonderful world of venomous animals. Just remember, while they might be dangerous to us at times, These creatures need to be protected. They are essential in the ecosystems that they live in, and they might be pharmaceutical gold mines, which just might help save us from our deadliest diseases in the future. Have a good one!